Hi everyone, I'm Hans and I'm just getting started with a small side project to my Mini-ITX laptop project. So one of the things I want to do there is I want to be able to measure the temperature at a few points within the laptop case when it's finally built in order to make sure that nothing's going to be overheating. So what I've got is I've got a bunch of thermocouple temperature probes. That was slightly bent. Anyway, thermocouple probes. I've got the thermocouple boards that will read these, that these plug into. I soldered them up a week or two ago. I can't remember exactly anymore. I've got one of them already connected up to this Arduino board. Small microcontroller, which I'll be using to record it with, and then beyond that, obviously I'll need something to save it on. So this is a small SD card slot that will once again be wired up to this. Also have a small Wi-Fi module that will allow me to control it from the computer, and then an LCD screen. I might need to upgrade this one because it's a little small. We'll see. If this can show all the temperatures and all the information I need, then it'll be great. Otherwise, I might need to upgrade that. Anyway, just getting started. So I'm going to take this over to the computer and start with the first thing, which is just to get something working. Let's see if we can print out some temperatures. Right, let's plug this into the computer so that I can program it. It used to be some people would be a bit scornful or disparaging towards using these Arduino boards. I guess they saw it as real engineers don't use them. Don't really care. This microcontroller is good enough to do the job. These things are very easy to program. I don't need to buy an overpriced programmer board just to use them. And the community has built up a nice big library of drivers and software. For example, I can just download and install the library for this thermocouple board, so I can get right into the business of writing this temperature logger, of making the temperature logger, instead of starting all the way at the beginning. I can remember doing this a long time ago with first time I used a microcontroller. It was a microchip one, I think, where I had to write the code that runs the serial port before I could use the serial port. No need to do that with Arduino. It's all built in, so we can move on. Right, I've whipped up a little program that should spit out the temperature values. So read it from here using the Adafruit library for this, which I just imported straight into the Arduino environment, and spit it to the serial line, serial port, which I can read using the serial monitor. So let's upload the new code, and we'll see, once it's programmed, all going well, we should see the temperature here. So it's saying it's about 33 degrees now, 32, 33, and my thermometer here says 25. So clearly something needs to be calibrated. I'm going to have to go online and find out how to calibrate this thing. Wish it would have been built into the library, but anyway, let's do that. Okay, after searching on the internet for a bit, I discovered a nice page on Adafruit about adafruit.com about calibrating this board here and the thermocouple. So after importing that code, the temperature is now reading around 24 degrees, which is within a degree of what this now says, 24.8. Now, mind you, I haven't had the sensor at both sensors in the same place, so there could be a discrepancy there. Theoretically, I should probably do a proper calibration of this tip, but in reality, when it comes to my laptop project, I don't need to be that precise. When a product data sheet says its temperature operating range is up to 80 degrees, it doesn't mean that if you go to 80.1 then suddenly it melts down, while at 80 it's working perfectly okay. You always want to keep away from the absolute maximum ratings. Put in a little bit of a buffer. So this is going to be good enough for what I need. Again, if I were doing some precise scientific work, I would figure out how to do a proper calibration. So, measure something measure at multiple points precisely known temperatures to get this thing calibrated exactly, but it's accurate enough for what I need right now. So I guess the next stage after this would be to either connect up multiple of these and see if I can read multiple temperatures, or to start bringing the software in, getting the software up and running for the other components. So the SD card, the Wi-Fi module, and the LCD screen.